Hello friends, today we are going to learn special paper subject 4 and topic is Plato charges against poetry. Before going to learn the Plato charges against poetry, we just get the information idea about Plato. Plato was a tutor. Tutor means teacher. Philosopher from Greek. Now he belongs from the Greek. He is a tutor of Aristotle. He is a teacher of Aristotle. He was born in 472 BC and died in 348 BC. Now he was a person before Christ, so therefore the numbers are varies. He stated his ideas of poetry in his crucial works Ion, Panegyrius, Republic. His utterances on the art of poetry can be found in his work Republic. Now, his major work is Republic, where he put his idea about the art, about the literature, about the poetry. Now that time in Greek, the literature was not separated. There was not a genre of literature. So therefore he condemned. Okay, condemned means dosh lavne to poetry. Okay, to analyze, to evaluate only poetry because it was the major form at that time. Okay, Republic is his very crucial book because his idea is stated from this book in various sector, in various faculty, in various subjects such as economics, such as the political science, such as the literature. Now, the book number 2, 2nd, 3rd and 10th are more important books which we discuss about the Plato's view about poetry. Now, the first charge of Plato's against poetry is willful misrepresentation of gods and heroes. Now he take his first charge against the poem that there is a willful means deliberately misrepresentations जाणीवपूर्वक चुकीच्या पद्धतीने दाखवलं जातं of gods and heroes. Now these Greek heroes and Greek gods were depicted in a literature misrepresentation there. So how they are there? कसे होते ते त्या literature मध्ये? The first and major objection of the Plato against the art of poetry is willful misrepresentation of gods in poem or poetry. The god is shown as revengeful, cruel दाखवले असतात, lustful, evil, liar, खोटारडे असतात, ओके, घातकी असतात. अशा पद्धतीने देव आणि हिरोज, नॅशनल हिरोजचं चित्रण केलेलं असतं. These the heroes are also depicted weak and lamented. खूप वीक असतात, वीक असतात आणि दुःखी पण असतात. Such as you can be see the poster of Krishna, Lord Krishna, who sometimes depicted in his literature as a romantic person. He has a lots of beloveds. Okay, this kind of the adaptation, this kind of the misrepresentation is occurred in the poem about the Greek gods and the Greek heroes in that time. So therefore the Plato makes arguments that poetry should be banned in the ideal state because it states the willful misrepresentation of gods and heroes in literature. Now he said that when the common people read the literature, they think that they feel displeasure about gods and national heroes. Okay, so therefore poetry should be banned in ideal state. Second charge is poetry is a thrice removed from reality. Thrice means 3 times remove, वेगळी होती from reality, वास्तवतेपासून खूप वेगळ्या पद्धतीने. Now here Plato is talking in metaphysical code. Okay, मेटाफिजिकल्स मीन्स आध्यात्मिक पद्धतीने तो बोलतोय. ते कशा पद्धतीने बोलतोय आपण ते पुढे समजूया. नाउ प्लेटो in his book Republic, book number 10, he first time used the concept, the word imitation. He used the concept of mimesis. Mimesis means imitation. Now he elaborates this idea. He elaborates this idea in his book. Okay, and after when he coined this kind of the terms in this book, Aristotle explained, elaborate these ideas, this concept in his work. Aristotle, who was the student of the Plato, who elaborate this concept. Now in this point we are going to get attention. Now he elaborates the idea of mimesis. He gives an example of bed. बेड असतो, कोच असतो झोपण्याचा, त्याचं एक उदाहरण तो या ठिकाणी सादर करतोय टू शो ऑफ. ओके, द पुट ऑफ द आयडिया. कुठला चार्जेस आहे? पोएट्री इज अ थ्राइज रिमूव्ह फ्रॉम रियालिटी. तो कविता ही वास्तवतेपेक्षा खूप दूरवर जाते. कशा पद्धतीने बघूया. बिकॉज एव्हरी ऑब्जेक्ट इज एक्झिस्टिंग इन 3 डिफरंट वेज. प्रत्येक जो ऑब्जेक्ट हा भूतलावर आलेला असतो किंवा साहित्यामध्ये आलेला असतो तो वेगळ्या पद्धतीने 3 डिफरंट वेजने आलेला असतो. कशा पद्धतीने बघूया. नाउ द फर्स्ट, हाऊ इट इज थ्राइज रिमूव्ह फ्रॉम रियालिटी. नाउ द फर्स्ट पॉइंट इज द आयडिया ऑफ एनी ऑब्जेक्ट एक्झिस्ट इन द माइंड ऑफ गॉड. बघा, जे काही पृथ्वी तलावर येतं ते सुरुवातीला देवाच्या डोक्यातून येतं, इन द माइंड ऑफ द गॉड. I am getting here 2 images. One is a God's mind and another one is a bed, which is in the mind of God. Okay, bed is occurred in the mind of God. Now this is the reality which should be placed in the literature according to the Plato. प्लेटोच्या म्हणण्यानुसार हे वास्तव आहे. हे वास्तव तसं साहित्यामध्ये यायला हवं. But what happened with that bed? What happened? Which kind of the thinking of God in his mind and what is in actual place? काय असतो वास्तवतेमध्ये ते बघूया. Second point is how it is thrice removed. Secondly, that the particular object produced by creator, जो एक क्रिएटर असतो, बनवणारा असतो, जसं की बेड बनवण्यासाठी क्राफ्ट्समॅन लागतो. That the particular object is created by creator. Okay, because this particular object which is in the mind of the God, it is drawn, it was put in the mind of the creator, that is the craftsman who create the bed, and the bed makes different from in the mind of God. बऱ्याचदा आता फॉर एक्झाम्पल आपण घरी स्वयंपाक बनवतो, when we cook something. Okay, our mother tell us that you have to put this kind of integrated layers and boil this kind of way and so on. But all the methods which will be same, but the taste makes differ. Okay, because the creator makes changes in their particular objects. So the original form, the reality which is in the mind of the God, is shifted in the hand of the creators. In this example, what was in the mind of the God? The bed was shifted to the hand of the creator. Now the reality is secondly removed. Okay, the object is removed. And third, an imitation of an object is produced by the artist. But now an imitation, now this was the first term which was used by the Plato in his book Republican 10, that is the imitation, mimesis. काय? अनुकरण. Imitation means अनुकरण. काय म्हणते बघा. An imitation of an object is produced by artist. Okay. हॅलो, येतो ना 10 मिनिटात आम्हीच. नाही, मग आणतो ना आम्ही. ते सर येत आहेत म्हणजे जाऊ म्हणे आपण घेऊन. ओके. नाउ द इमिटेशन ऑफ एन ऑब्जेक्ट इज प्रोड्यूस्ड बाय आर्टिस्ट. बघा कलाकार असतात ते अनुकरण करतात, जसं तसं चित्र येत नाही, हुबेहूब ॲज ॲन येत नाही. They create, they make the changes in that particular objects. So now you can be see in the background there is a couch or bed which is very different from the bed of in the mind of the God. So it has been reproduced, it has been make changes, it has been shifted to another words. So now therefore Plato makes the charges that poetry should be banned in ideal state because it has not stated the reality. Okay, it was imitated by the artists such as the painter, poet, and etc. Not like that. Okay, go to head. And in this way, we can understand the Plato claims that imitation of imitation. हे जे काय असतं, कविता, साहित्य, एखादं आर्ट, हे फक्त अनुकरणाचं अनुकरण असतं. म्हणजे देवाच्या डोक्यातली कल्पना वास्तवतेमध्ये येताना वेगळे येते, ते एक अनुकरण झालं. आणि त्या वास्तवतेमधलं अनुकरण असून चित्रांमध्ये, कवितेमध्ये करत असताना वेगळं येतं. म्हणून म्हणतो प्लेटो दॅट पोएट्री रिमूव्स फ्रॉम रियालिटी इन थ्राइज. नाउ हियर यू कॅन बी सी द इमेज ऑफ गॉड्स माइंड over him. There is a picture of a bed which has been made in the mind of the God, but in reality the creator makes the changes in that, and our creator, our painter, has been dilute the reality, and he itself makes imagination, itself create another things from the picture. Okay, like that the poetry also depict, also remove from the reality. So according to the Plato, poetry should not be entered into the ideal state. It has been put the false idea. Okay, because first charge was that it creates the willful misrepresentation of gods and hero in poetry. Now we are going to third point. Now evidence of mixture of tragedy and comedy together. Now Aristotle in book number 3, Plato in book number 3 of Republican asserts that there should be not be both tragedy and comedy in one work. Now he said that these two emotions could not be put up side by side, could not be put together, एकत्र येऊ शकत नाही. Sometimes it is a very long time that we have to in a tragic sense, in a lamented mood. Sometimes we have in comic mood or in a happy mood. But some poets, some writers, okay, have been make the changes in that particular form. They dilute the form, they interrupt the form and make it mixture. This kind of the mixture or this kind of the intermingling should be banned from the ideal state according to the Plato. Now the last point is poetry is deceptive. Okay, it is only a likeness of reality. वास्तवतेसारखं दिसतं, but it is not like that. It's mislead to the human ideas toward the fake ideology. Imperfection of idea mislead the society, mislead करत असतं. Such as you can be see the image here. Now you can be see the stars in that image, but star are not like that. It is a likeness of reality. वास्तवतेसारखं दिसतं, but ते reality नाही. Okay, thank you very much.